However, there are souls who after physical death on earth roam around in the galaxies or universe in search of their creator but fail to find their creator's soul due to the heavy cords of karma and maya. Thus, when a soul meets its creator, only then the soul will be free from the reincarnation cycle, or else the process will continue endlessly for the soul. Earth undergoes periodic destruction during the time of Ardh Pralaya, partial dissolution, Pralaya, dissolution, and Kalp Pralaya, annihilation of three worlds, Bhuloka, Bhuvaloka and Swargaloka. In Mahakal Pralay the annihilation of the entire solar system, Brahmand, occurs, and the souls get merged into their creator. So, the existence of souls ceases in Mahakal Pralaya. When a soul gathers profound knowledge and understands the beginning, middle and end of the infinite creation, then the soul can travel into higher dimensions as well as continue its soul journey. The soul changes its form according to the dimension that it goes, i.e. the soul will take the form of the body in accordance with the astral plane. The birth and death cycle of the soul never ends until the soul reaches Amar Loka or the eternal world. Now one may ask, what exactly is the eternal world or Amar Loka? Is it situated above the earth in the upper dimensions? Or is it in heaven or Swargaloka? As per our religious texts, when the time span of our solar system ends, all 14 lokas, worlds, 7 higher and 7 lower ones, get destroyed. Bapuji has also explained that our entire multiverse has become a mortal world. After death, souls keep wandering around from one earth plane to another, one galaxy to another, or one universe to another, etc. This infinite or Behad cosmos is unimaginably vast. There are an infinite number of multiverses in this vast Behad cosmos, and those multiverses also consist of varied types of life forms. It is wonderful to know that a soul may travel in different dimensions in the universe or multiverse, but it will have to take the form as per that dimension. Soul wears the bodily form garments and many times also comes under the cycle of 8.4 million, 84 lakhs, species, however, the soul intrinsically remains the same. Several times a soul evolves to the higher worlds and even becomes Lord Indra, the king of Swargaloka, and many times the soul becomes Brahma. All these activities of ascension to higher worlds or devolving to lower worlds or hell are basically determined by the laws of karma of that soul. Therefore, one must know that every moment, a soul reaps the fruits of its karmas, whether good or bad. Now, if we wish to understand deeper about life after death, we must possess a fair knowledge about the reality of the Atman, soul, and have firm faith in its existence. By reading our ancient texts like the Vedas, Shastras, and Puranas, a person gains awareness about life beyond the earth, life after death. Thus, this knowledge ensures his ascension to higher realms after death. Even though a soul may live on the earth, but by practicing a constant state of soul consciousness, by finishing off one's karmic debts, the soul can make efforts to go to the infinite world from where it won't need to return back to the world of 5 elements. Here, a critical point to note is that a strong attachment towards our physical body and relations of this present birth will keep us trapped in the continuous cycle of birth and death, and we can never be free from such bondages unless we practice and remain in soul consciousness state as far as possible. Life on higher realms is a wonderful and enriching experience because the upper worlds provide more spiritual happiness and joy to a soul, although Maya or illusion is present throughout the multiverse. The ascending soul finds an increased level of joy and happiness as it goes upwards. For example, the joy that a soul experiences in Brahmapuri is 1,000-fold more than the happiness of Swargaloka. On earth, a human soul feels only pain and sorrow just like living in hell. However, if the soul has enough spiritual knowledge about the higher spiritual realms. Then the soul can move upwards to the higher realms from heaven, Swaga Loka, to Jana Loka, Tapa Loka and further higher worlds in the solar system and even other solar systems, galaxies, etc. Finally, the ascending soul will meet its creator soul and merge in it. There is no genuine happiness in this mortal world. Real happiness can be found only in the higher spiritual realm where there is supreme happiness, Param Sukh, eternal peace, Param Shanti, and supreme bliss, Paramanand. If a soul gets true knowledge of life after death whilst living in this material world, then the soul can experience the same spiritual joy of the infinite bliss, here, itself. Once the soul experiences the infinite supreme joy and peace, then the soul sees worldly pleasures as illusory and transient. The original nature of a soul is Param Shanti, supreme peace. This supreme peace or Param Shanti can be experienced in the present lifetime, only when the seeker learns knowledge of the infinite, Behad Gyan, and also by investing her time and energy. And making sincere efforts in meditation so that she can clear all her karmic bonds. If one remains entangled in the illusion of body and bodily relations, then they will never be able to escape from their karmic web and will be forced to come in the cycle of birth and death. In the near future, we will be soon launching a book on life after death, based on Bapuji's divine visions and the deep knowledge obtained by him.